Alright guys, we're back. Hey, let's get it. Uh, we left off at free time, following the whole resurrection thing, I believe. But before I get back into this, I know I said I was going to do my NBA rants on different videos, right? Like my Rocket League or some other videos that I'm going to upload eventually. Get around to it probably. But congrats to the Raptors for winning the finals. Congrats for Kyle Lowry, Pascal, Serge Ibaka, Fred VanVleet. They all showed up big for the Raptors. Marc Gasol had his flashes. He was pretty good. Kawhi, obviously, Finals MVP Kawhi. But, I think the way Finals MVP works is a little... Honestly, I'm just going to say, I think all the awards in the NBA are a little whack. Obviously, the superstar is going to win the Finals MVP most of the time, but with the things that like Pascal and Kyle Lowry were doing to go, I don't want to say unrecognized, right? Because that's not what happened. They're both all-star talents, and shit, Serge Ibaka was questionable. Like he was getting replaced in the starting lineup. He didn't have the greatest series like prior to that. So yeah, he was on the verge of not even like playing all that much for the Raptors, especially after like first game and second game where he wasn't amazing. But he really turned the series around for them, I think. Personally, I liked what the Raptors did. And how they played as soon as Ibaka turned his game around a bit. But I think Kawhi obviously deserved a Finals MVP. He played great throughout the playoffs, but my personal vote for Finals MVP was Pascal Siakam. Obviously you can say what you want. That's not right. Whatever. Blah blah blah. Kawhi kind of didn't show up all that much Game 6. Like, if we're being real, 19 points, 20 points, I guess, off like those free throws at the end of the game. Whatever happened there, I kind of tuned out as soon as the game was over at the tech free throw and whatever happened after that. Now, those don't really count for me, as those are, and like, whatever. Shouldn't really gotten any of those points, but a little stat pad don't hurt. But yeah, Pascal hit the game ceiling basket, I want to say. It wasn't the ceiling one, but it put him up by 3. Obviously, there's the point where he missed that free throw, which kind of sucked, but whatever. Go back to previous games in the series. He showed up in all of them. He did his role. If you look at it, Kawhi's offense is so much better when he's on the floor. Even Kyle Lowry had a case. Game 6, he was amazing. Hard carry from the start. First 11 points, I think it was. Facilitated the offense. He got Pascal Siakam going early. As soon as he got subbed out, the Warriors come on a huge run back. They bring it back. Kawhi can't do anything. But, I don't think that's to blame Kawhi. He had a lot of defense draped on him. But if you're gonna give Kawhi a pass, you have to give Steph a pass, because same shit said there. And we're gonna talk about how weak of a finals performance. I don't want to say a weak finals performance, but that was definitely one of the worst finals wins, perhaps in the last 10 years. I mean, we're talking about a Warriors team missing KD and Clay for a majority of the series. Or KD for a majority of the series, followed with 12 minutes, really. And Clay missed a game and a half, which is, considering this man's incredible health, all that, that's a real break for them, especially considering how he was torching Game 6. And if the Warriors went on to win it, I think he 100% deserved Finals MVP. I don't think it's Steph's award if that actually does end up happening. But, so, yeah, that's one thing. But I only say it's the worst Finals in recent memory because... Or worst Finals performance, like easiest to win, basically is what I'm saying. Because go back to 2018, 19, sure, the Cavs were a little weak, but even then, I think Game 1 was a really huge tipping point. Obviously, the Warriors had a pretty easy win, but I think, game one, if it swayed in the Cavs' favor, we had more of a series. I think still the games were close, OT, it came down to the wire, some clutch shots here and there. 2018 was also a pretty bad finals, but I mean, at least we had Western Conference Finals there, which, I mean, I guess you can say that Toronto had Philly, and that was the real competition in this playoff run, which, I mean, fair play. Kawhi got lucky. Good shot on his part. I feel bad for all those Philly fans because I seriously think they win the chip this year. That doesn't happen to them. But that goes without saying, I think, personally. Then we're talking about 2017. And that was Kyrie and LeBron versus the Warriors. And that wasn't a bad series by any means. I think that was honestly about what we could have expected from that. 2016, we're talking 3-1 comeback. That was honestly one of the most hyped playoffs of all time, in my opinion. 2015, we're talking the Warriors' first chip. I think, at least that one goes out. I think that one was honestly, when it's said and done, I mean, it's the one that started the dynasty, I think, and it was a legitimate ring. I think that was a well-fought ring. But yeah, these past few years have been pretty weak in terms of, like, finals competition and all that. Before that, we had the Heat and Spurs days, and those were fucking amazing. Those finals series were great. We're talking Heat and Mavs, Heat and Thunder. Those are some good series, Jesus Christ. Before that, we're talking like those are like the Paul George, LeBron days, LeBron versus the Celtics days. Before that, even we're talking about like the Cavs joining the finals, like those really bad teams. Talking about Orlando Magic. We're talking about the Bulls in the playoffs. Like those, honestly felt like better playoffs to me than the ones of late. I know I'm saying that, but there's moments in this playoffs like DJ Augustine hits the game winner, Dame Lillard from the logo. There's James Harden crossing the shit out of Ricky Rubio when he missed the shot, so that was tough. But anyway, I think I've said my share on this playoffs. I'm not the biggest fan of this year's playoffs, but I hope it can get better next year. But seriously, with those injuries, I'm assuming what's going to end up happening is KD stays, at least for this 1 year contract. Then he tests for agency when he's healthy, maybe. I don't know. But either way, he's going to be sitting out. So I think the Rockets are in the front seat in the West, which is crazy because they're thinking about blowing it up, right? And I'm not even against blowing it up, or not blowing it up, but like trading assets, seeing what we can get out of it. I think as long as we keep James Harden, we should be in the finals next year. And I've been saying that the past 2 years now, but honestly, I'm not faulting James Harden for any of those series because the thing is, people want to talk about, Kawhi was double teamed, so he didn't have a great game. He had 19 points, 22 points or whatever. Steph Curry double teamed, he fucking sucked in the final whenever Klay went down. Think about that. That's what James Harden has been dealing with this entire season. And his lowest scoring affair was 19 points. Like, you see how crazy it is? And when Kawhi has 19, they give him excuses. They give him finals MVP. Like, shut that shit up. Curry chokes on the final stage, 0-8 in game-winning shots in the last 20 seconds or something like that, or taking the lead shots, not game-winning shots. But anyway, I don't have a problem with any of this shit. I just think narrative against James Harden is really unfair, considering he plays the toughest defense out of any player in the entire league. He makes teams change defensive plans entirely for him. Like, talk about the box and one, but that only really happens because injuries to everyone else on the Warriors that Curry has, so it's not like he's as polarizing as James Harden. Talk about the way they double team Kawhi every time down the court. Even then, like, as much as I want to say that, like, it's similar to James Harden's scenario, which it kind of is, to be fair. The Rockets don't have that kind of depth, you feel me? Pascal consistently scored around 20. Kyle Lowry consistently scored, somewhere like close to 15 to 20. Serge Ibaka came up, scored 15 to 20. Fred VanVleet, clutch shots, 15, 20, 22, whatever, around that range. You look at the Rockets' depth, you're talking Chris Paul, who was a no-show this entire playoffs, and last year for most of it, except his big game versus the Jazz, the closeout game. You can compare him, say maybe he's a little better than the Raptors' second option, but to me, him and Kyle Lowry are basically the same thing. Playoff chokers, blah, 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 not really all that great players. Although, shout out to Kyle Lowry, he kind of changed my opinion about him this year. Look at the next person down on the Rockets lineup. We're talking Clint Capella. Compare that to Serge Ibaka. I'd take Serge Ibaka. Compare that to Marc Gasol. I'd take Marc Gasol. Compare that to damn near any big man in the league. I'd take that. Clint Capella, before his injury, don't get me wrong, he was fucking great. Christmas Day, sets a record in rebounds, comes back from his injury, doesn't grab rebounds at all. Which confused me. He was on fire in terms of grabbing rebounds, like around that time of the year. Yeah, I just didn't see him boxing out. I didn't see him doing basic big man things. But, what do I know? PJ Tucker is one of the only people on the Rockets I respect the game of. Him and James Harden and Eric Gordon. And Austin Rivers, I'd say. Those are the four people I think. Those are the people I think played well in the playoffs. You can talk about Eric Gordon kind of not showing up a lot, but I mean, when he needed to show up, he showed up, personally. Gerald Green choked in the playoffs. Fareed, I think there was some injury problems going on there. I don't know exactly why he didn't play, but he didn't. Nene was pretty good versus the Warriors, and that's kind of crazy. So you see what I'm saying? Like, the Rockets bench, their depth, it's just not enough. And Chris Paul's contract is really the leading cause of it. James Harden deserves every fucking dollar of his contract, and honest to goodness, if I'm Tillman Fertitta, I'd be willing to double down that fucking contract. Give him $500 million, I don't care. Just need that man to stay. But let's get into the game for real this time, huh? And as much as I want to hang out with Maki, it doesn't look like she wants to hang out with me. So, you know what I say, every time a character starts acting weird, they're usually involved in the murder. So I'm not feeling good about whatever's going to happen here. Unless I can find Maki somewhere. See if she wants me to hang out here. We'll see what really happens here. Because I seriously think Maki's my favorite girl after all this. Like, Mia's cool and all, but still prefer Maki over her. I'm gonna be real honest. I'm not gonna lie, I had a good time with Mia last time, so we'll see.
Huh?
What?
No.
I don't have anything to say. Just say? Jesus Christ. I don't have anything to say, I just thought we could hang out. Guess that's a no. Thought the training with me and Kaido would bring us closer. Sure.
Huh?
Bae. Really?
What are you trying to pull?
Your reaction, you're the one that invited me.
Sorry.
Just surprised, I honestly thought you'd reject me.
You don't know?
All this time, I assumed I was just going to train with the two idiots, you and Kaido. I thought it'd be faster to give in to Kaido's demands. I'm sure I feel about that.
What do you mean?
And after hearing that, do you still want to hang out with me? Hell yeah. I'm actually happy.
Sure, whatever.
Fine, I'll hang out with you, but I think you'll end up wasting your time on me. Is that the game implying I won't be able to max out our friendship before she dies, or she's killed, or she kills someone? Gotta find out. No way, she's my girl. Spent some time with Maki talking about nothing. stuff. Oh, can I get her a little closer today? Hells yeah. So I was gonna wear those fucking nunchucks or whatever. Right? I was gonna wear the sword, but it's for an event, right? I'm not gonna do that. I can only assume she'd like these.
Got a minute?
And it like even matches her outfit too, right? I didn't think I'd get something like this from you. I have nothing to give in return. Is that okay with you? Maki, you're an assassin, correct?
What is it?
I already said that several times. Detectives really are more skeptical than necessary.
Well,
That's part of my job. Anyway, I was wondering how you did your work. Well, I mean, it's pretty simple. She probably just kills people, homie. Never heard of assassins working together, but she couldn't be working alone. Wouldn't assassination organizations disband after they become known?
you're right.
It's true.
So what?
Want to know my job, then I don't mind talking about it. It won't be a problem. Maki's voice was confident, but she swiftly averted her gaze. You're the Holy Salvation Society.
No.
It's the first I've heard of it.
Oh yeah.
Of course, a normal person would have no affiliation to any cults. Cult, what does that have to do with your assassinations, though?
I see.
That's the assassination organization I belong to.
Huh?
Belong to a cult?
You're a detective.
Though you're a detective, you're pretty slow. It's a new cult. From behind the scenes, it trains assassins.
But
Sounds made up.
Sure, whatever.
It's real. The founder is the boss of the organization, and all staff are part of it. Clients ask for consultation, and the fee is a donation. That's how it's set up. The other believers don't matter. They're there for the founder. I'm not sure of the details. I believe that a cult like that exists in our country. Well, it's fine. They disguise it so those things aren't revealed to the public.
Hey.
You hear about a cult, it makes you want to stay away, right?
well,
No, I want to hang out with you, girl. No staying away. Just me and you, uptight, right next to each other. You feel me? Yeah, it does give off that impression. And shady like that's just to cover up for illegal things like assassinations. As a society, the cult is pretty normal, and it hasn't caused any trouble either. Boss and the staff actually don't believe in their god. They haven't been punished for their sins. God really doesn't exist in this world. Honestly, this is my kind of girl right here, dog. Fuck any religious people. And I know she's a fucking killer, so... I mean, call me fucking crazy, dog, but... I don't know what's up. Her tone was neither demeaning nor cold. She sounded as if she's just accepting that's the way things are.
then
I assume you're a devotee in this cult.
That's wrong.
Of course not. What? It may seem that way since I'm affiliated, but... Wait, did you figure that out without thinking, aren't you? Are you sure you're a detective? Sure, I suppose she couldn't be.
Well,
Several assassins beside me, but no one is devout. Don't really get along with each other anyway, so I wouldn't know.
that's
So you don't share that kind of information with each other.
that's obvious.
Of course not. When the time comes, assassin will be cut and disposed of. Her tone hadn't changed. She's just accepted it. What did I say to put her into that state of mind? It's really interesting. I respect Maki, bro. I respect it. She's a real one. And, shit, I might have to kill Kaido pretty soon if he keeps getting close to my girl, you feel me? Still a bit dazed by Maki's incredible stories that return to my routine. Still time. Hell yeah. I think it'd be an lab or her room, right? It's all the places she hangs out, really. Her lab it is. Ah, wait. In the dining room, huh? Interesting. I'm gonna stop by the school store real quick, because Kind of need some more presence for. I don't like giving people the same thing. Again. Somebody just giving me the wrong vibe. Well, I guess I'm not really getting new stuff. Not seeing much that she'd like, I'm gonna be 100% honest. Fashionable classes. Check out that sandbag thing. You might like that. I haven't learned much about her yet, but we'll see what happens. Actually, check her report card, honestly. Right, not much to go off of there.
Stop it.
People see you talking to me, they'll mistake you as a friend of an assassin. Oh, still hang out with her.
You.
You're still fine with that? If you're putting up a front, then you'll get hurt later. I don't care, I like you, Maki. Spend some time with Maki. Maki and I grew a little closer today. Hell yeah. I honestly feel like this is probably what everyone does in their playthrough of this game, but I mean, who am I to deny Maki, bro? She's a whole cutie. I'm gonna try the sandbag. Oh man, I have a bad feeling about it. Oh, it's a Splatoon joke. Okay. Huh. Okay. I missed out on that the first time. Okay. I'm not seeing much I can give her, so if this punching bag doesn't work, it's tough.
Got a minute?
I didn't think I'd get something like this from you. I have nothing to give her. Okay, nice.
Hey!
Maki, I noticed all the weapons in your lab. Do you know how to use them all? Of course, what kind of question is that? Uh-oh, did I upset her again? Oh, don't tell me she doesn't know how to use a weapon.
Sorry.
Hey, did I ask something wrong?
So what?
Not really, I just think it's strange that you keep asking me irrelevant questions. Depending on the situation, my weapons change, but I know how to use them. Okay, yeah. Is that right? And I just stealthy weapons when I think of assassinations.
That's true.
Use those too, but I mostly have knives. Also poison, sniper rifles, jujitsu, bombs.
Huh?
Bombs for an assassination?
Okay.
Warning, kill has to be flashy. I've turned a 5-story building into a 4-story one before. Damn. 9/11 out here in this bitch. Control an explosion destroyed just one floor. Oh yeah, that's true. That's not an easy task. How frightening. I wonder if she's the ultimate assassin.
So what?
It's rare to be that flashy though. Normally disposing one target's enough.
Hey!
So what kind of people have you assassinated?
What are you talking about?
JFK, Abe Lincoln, just to name a few. Like me. I only know about assassinations from movies and stuff,
I
so
see.
probably disappoint you, but I don't kill only bad people.
Because.
Kill anyone on my orders list, it doesn't matter who the person is. That's just the way it
I
is.
see.
But also had to dispose of people who I knew well. What?
Huh?
Why would you take that on? Are you fucking crazy? Like who?
Okay.
Friends? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you ain't nothing special. I'm taking a gun to school. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. It's a joke. Don't do that.
Huh?
Friends, how'd you do that?
Well,
Daughter of a Accusator, she was the child of a mistress with no ties to the gang. Father loved her very much, which is why she was seen as dangerous. Just as elites decided to have her removed in case rival groups used her.
Wait!
Oh, what? This game's on some bullshit today, I'll tell you what. She didn't do nothing wrong.
okay.
But I did as ordered. I feel like Y is the pussy way out. Like, and I'm already acting like a bitch, right? I feel like I already kind of asked why. You said killed friends from school. I said why. I'm not gonna just keep saying why when my fucking 2-year-old. This feels very lectury, and she doesn't seem like the type who'd take a lecture that well. But I don't really want to side with her, you feel me? Yeah, that might just be a little weird. Just make sure you don't forget it.
Why?
Why are you looking at me like that? I don't have time to remember every face I've killed.
Nope.
I actually do remember her. Is this... No, it's nothing.
Well,
You may think it's unreasonable to kill someone on the account of their people, but everyone does what they can to live. You, me, and everyone have been murdered. I kill, but I can also be killed. That's all. Sound like she was about to give away some backstory there, but then held back. Don't gotta hold back, girl. You do not have to hold back. I am here for you. Cold and indifferent Maki had been overwhelmed by words. Never seen that happen before. I couldn't think of anything to say. Yeah, it seemed like the right move right there. Glad I picked that. Staggering from the weight of Maki's story, I returned to my room. Nighttime. Time to train. Let's go. I love that I'm spending all of my days with Maki. That is what you want to see, dog.
actually,
Oh, Monotar is out cold from being punched by Monodame as punishment. Well, I thought you were the one that was supposed to punish him, what? Should be taking a break from making announcements. While Monodame and I are on break, we'll leave the rest to Daddy. Understandable. The announcement didn't mention it, but I suppose it's nighttime. Time to train. Is Kaito okay? Yep, that's him. No one else ding-donging on that shit. Like he do. Now the doorbell won't stop ringing. I suppose he's doing just fine. Or it's Maki and she's concerned about Kaito. Doorbell's still ringing. I made my way to the door and opened it to find... I was right.
Huh?
Maki. Kaito's resting. He said he's not feeling well and we should train without him. Nice. Nice. Love to see that.
Huh?
Just the two of it. You got a problem, Shuichi?
jeez.
Pretty thought it was going to bug me to train with you guys, then flake out.
But
Did say he wasn't feeling well.
Weirdo.
Are you making excuses for him?
you're right.
Yeah, it's better this way anyway, dog. I mean, let's be 100. No one needs that nigga third wheeling on our shit. I guess you're right.
Hey,
Just get this over with. I didn't come here to make small talk. Damn. What are we gonna do this, train just the two of us? Do it in my place? I'll give her a workout if you feel me, dog. Some Maki and I ended up training together. Nice. Oh, come on, don't keep it silent.
Hey,
What is it?
why are you training? I don't think a detective needs to do this.
Probably not, but overthinking things and worrying about what I need to do. When I'm with Kaito, I feel like all of that stuff just fades away.
Do you look up to that idiot?
I don't know if I'd call it looking up to him.
Bro, I know you feel the same way, Maki. Come on.
It's just that I've never been around someone so relaxed and impulsive. I think that's exactly what I've been missing all this time.
I never realized until now how gross it is to hear men talk about being manly.
Okay, but you asked? Uh-huh. Okay, alright, you do you, girl. Just, well, I get behind you and make sure you're doing your push-ups right. You feel me? Maki sprang up and said, "You done?" Crazy.
Hey,
100. I'm done. Maki seemed nonchalant as she brushed off her hand. Nah, make it. Get back down. You're doing 200 today, girl. Like fast as usual. Dog, she's like the man in the relationship. Comes faster and leaves once he's done.
so
Yikes.
what?
I used to be forced to do push-ups until I passed out. 100 push-ups is nothing.
Huh?
Oh, give me some backstory. That's what we go. Come on, I don't want to talk on no damn Kaido. If any about Kaido, I sort of understand what you mean.
That's true.
I'm a bit jealous of how carefree he is, even if he is useless. I was taught to only value the essentials. I was forced to abandon everything non-essential so they could mold me as they saw fit.
Well,
After everything they did to me, I sometimes wonder what I am anymore. Was she modified to be like the ultimate killing machine or something? Honestly, I feel bad for that though. Like, that's tough. What if, like, over the course of this chapter, she thinks back to all the people she's killed and, like, she has a break, like, she breaks out, or she, like, breakdown, she goes crazy. Feel me? I didn't ask it to come this way, it just happened to me. After what I've been through, am I still even human? Even Kibo acts more human than me. Damn, we're throwing low-key shots at Kibo like that? I mean, I respect it, fuck that nigga.
because
But I had no choice but to...
this is stupid.
Why am I talking to you about this? You can't help... No! Come on.
But,
I'm kind of the same way.
well,
I never once wanted to be a detective. I actually thought it wasn't too great of a job. Covering people's secrets for money, it's the worst.
okay.
I feel completely different. If it's going to help my friends, I'll do it. Yeah, but how is murdering going to help anyone's friends, though? It's Kaede and Kaido that have helped me see things that way. I guess he's saying maybe like the mastermind.
So what?
I didn't ask to hear your story. Tough. Maki's face remained totally unfazed as she turned and walked away.
Maki!
See you tomorrow, Maki. She didn't reply and kept walking. The way Shuichi says Maki makes him sound like a fucking baby.
Alright!
Alright then. Still a little worried about Kaido. He seemed off since this morning. I hope that it's nothing serious. Take her to her room. All the way. You go in there too.
Yaha!
Welcome back, Maki. You finally came. Oh, Jesus, fuck. Not this dumb thing. Oh, not all the dumb niggas.
Jeez.
You know, Maki, it is not okay to walk around at nighttime.
Why?
I'm not violating any school regulations, am I? Onakuma's regulations don't matter. But Kurumi's crime happened during nighttime, right?
But...
If anyone was allowed to walk around at night, that case wouldn't have happened. Or if no one was allowed to walk around at night, the case wouldn't have happened. Okay, that's stupid, because Kaedes happen during the day, so we're just saying, like, fuck it, you can't walk at any time, you have to stay in your room the whole time?
Indeed.
That's why the student council is trying to limit all nighttime activity.
well...
Limits. Basically, you want to take away our freedom, is that it?
My!
You're so odd, Maki. What's more important, freedom or a person's life? Honestly, at this point, freedom, because fuck y'all. You see her eyes there, bro? She's about to kill this bitch. And I am 100% for it. If Maki goes down killing this dumb dyke, I'm all for it, though. You remove all worry and doubt so everyone can achieve a peaceful life here.
Atua!
Because that's what Atua says.
How divine!
That's what Atua says. Atua says.
Yes!
People are afraid of you, Maki, so I'd prefer if you were more careful.
Hmm.
For the peace of the academy. Shuichi, you better intervene, dog. Oh, hell no, I know you didn't just go to your room. I know you didn't just do that. What is the point of human life? They're born as useless babies who can't do anything. 70 years later, they become useless old people who can't do anything. Hairless, toothless. Shout out to How to Train Your Dragon. Wearing diapers, unable to take care of themselves. In the end, it is also meaningless. Tough. Only looking like from a fucking Fast and Furious or James Bond movie. That scene. Alright, buddy, I get it. You're lame, gotcha. So that's the morning announcement, is it? It's a little creepy, I don't like this at all. Let's go to the dining hall. Can we form our, our own group? The anti-student council group, and then have all the lit niggas.
Shuichi!
Good morning, Shuichi.
Okay.
Good morning.
Hey!
You heading to the dining hall? Same here. Too hungry to do anything. Now I'm sad. With Kurumi dead, we can't eat her delicious meals anymore. Give anything to taste Mom's miso soup again. Hey, low-key fat.
No.
Kurumi's not your mother, though. No. She's the mother figure, dog. That's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you think I don't know that?
Alright!
Well, see you later. Alright, we'll end this episode right before I get the dining hall. It's kind of tough that there's like a whole 10-minute NBA rant right there at the start, but it's fine. It was an important rant. I do need to talk to Maki though, my girl. Maybe this is where I get that special cutscene with the sword.
Maki!
Good morning, Maki.
Hey.
You okay?
Huh?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Nope.
If you don't know, then don't worry about it.
No.
Well, if you say it like that, it makes me worried.
Well,
I got stopped by the student council while I was going back to my room last night. Told me I can't walk around during nighttime anymore.
Huh?
What? That's not breaking the rules, is it?
okay.
That's because Kurumi committed her crime during nighttime. Then Angie gave us her usual Atua says speech. Oh, you can really feel the tension building up between her and Angie, dog. And I like that. Fucking Angie. And she did talk about how she was not religious, not devout, all that shit, so. Atua.
Well,
We shouldn't ignore Angie. Losing her freedom may seem fine for now, but soon enough.
what's the point?
Well, I'm sure Angie's not interested in anything I have to say. Sounds like she's trying to make us speak for her, and I think that's the right move, dog. It's true, we should do something about this. With the student council running things like this, a rift might form in the group. Then we'll be in a situation we can't go back from. Resurrecting the dead's gonna be a problem as well. We're gonna have a split, like, we're gonna want to resurrect someone, and they're gonna want to resurrect someone else, maybe. Oh, Kibo isn't being weird and hanging out right here. Oh, even better, dog. I am so happy I did not teleport to the gym. I would have missed out on 2 great conversations.
Mew!
Morning.
What was that?
That was all this morning chatter about. I'm fucking tired. Stay up all night with the computer? Yeah, she had round 2, dog. That thing's amazing. The more I research it, the more excited I get.
So good!
But it won't let me sleep tonight. At this rate, I might pull all my groin muscle. Oh my. That's the face of a bitch that suck. And then keep sucking once you nut, dog. Hey, what's happened to you? Honestly, bro, she a little freak. First she was talking about sleep. I thought she was gonna be some fucking lame white girl who tries to be relatable, talking about, oh, I need sleep, Starbucks, yikes. But No, she's just a fucking sex crazed maniac. Alright, dogs. Let's end it here, shall we? Thank you all for watching. We're Whamsy. And I'm out. Peace.